Hello everyone, this is my first video recording of my sketchbook. I completed it yesterday and it takes me a while to complete a sketchbook. This is A5 format. I prefer smaller formats for sketching. So this is from 2017 actually, the first page. It took me 2 years to complete a small sketchbook. I've been trying to draw more lately. And this is really good paper actually. It's a bit yellow tinted. It was relatively cheap for good paper. It doesn't bleed through with inks. No matter how much I used different inks as well. Not only pens, and everything's not messed up. So these are some mini dragons, as you can see. I've not done recordings before like this, so I don't know if the sound will be well heard. So here are some butterflies. I borrowed a butterfly book from my sister and got inspired by that. These are some symbols based on dragons. Here's a close-up. Inspired by ancient languages. I like Winged English, it's called, where you replace English letters with English alphabet with made up letters. It's often used in stories. Some random dragon ideas. The cool thing about thumbnailing is some ideas do not work out, but sometimes there can be one cool idea per page, which was worth it. These are just like quick drawings to get ideas. A dragon squirrel out of nowhere. I take inspiration from various animals. This was actually the basis for Artemis, the dragon pet. I drew some sketches, I don't like them, but then I got an idea. I based it on Tangled Chameleon, if anyone knows the cartoon, the animated movie. I really liked it. The way it's really expressive. So I based a dragon on it. These are some wands. And I was in the Harry Potter craze again. I was probably reading Harry Potter. I reread it once in a while. And watch movies. My favorite is probably the first one. So these are some Christmas dragons. New Year dragons. I used a gold marker. I don't know if you can see, it shines. I didn't finish it, but I think I could make some more. I really like the way it shines. It's not so visible on the video. So these are some dragon heads. I've done a lot of them lately. I've reached around 100, I think. I have one page left, maybe. As I said before, not every sketch is good, but some ideas are worth it. Like this one I like. It's really unusual. And because I do so many at once, I start experimenting more, doing more crazy ideas. This is a technological dragon, techno. So for example, this little unusual alien-like dragon is cool, which wouldn't have occurred if I didn't do a whole variety of failed sketches. Some unusual some... wait. It's blurry a bit. I really like this one. It's like Plague Mask a bit inspired. More dragon heads. I drew them at different times. This is from 2018 already. Sometimes in the same month, sometimes separately. More heads. One of the favorite. I hope it's not too blurry. I'm not used to making videos like this. Here's more heads. The reason I do a lot of heads is because drawing a body takes a while, so drawing a head is faster to get ideas. I actually drew these without looking. It was an idea for a challenge. I did more of them in a different sketchbook. I'll be sharing some other time. So these are mandalas. They're supposed to be like meditative circles. You draw them. Excuse me. When meditating or concentrating on positivity or on something, visualizing. So these are, this was for one of my tutorials about single line drawings. It's, without breaking a line, it's a good exercise. So this is all a single line actually. To draw. These are as well. B and some portrait. This is also a part of the series of single line, so I didn't pick up the pen at all. Here's more. The point is to start with the main shape and then to fill in the details. It's easier that way. More mandalas. And these I finished yesterday actually. This is how I completed the sketchbook. This is one of the braid tutorials I saw online. I enjoyed it, so I participated. It was on Steam, I believe, a while ago. More dragons, some failed dragons. Not every dragon is perfect. This was for a doodle. I was doing some doodles per day, but it didn't last. But this actually led to the dragon zodiacs that I did, that I'm still working on actually. This is another single line drawing. I did it later, I guess. It was 2018. More, some ladybugs. I do quite a bit of ladybugs. I guess I like them. This was for Ever Dragons, a contest. I digitally colored it afterwards. It's actually based on one of the dragon heads. That's the cool thing. I took one of the heads and I made a whole dragon. So this is for the mermaid, my initial sketch idea. I did the digital painting, which I'm proud of. It's online, you can find it. This was a request, but I never got to reply back afterwards, but still I liked it. It was fun. I drew a vampire based on some photographs of a person on Steam and they asked. But it took me a while to make it, so I guess they quit by then. That's why I don't really take requests, because I just end up doing them a year later. So here's some octopus and jellyfish studies. So this is based on my favorite game, Don't Starve. I was doing some studies to make my own version of the some character, my own character designs. So these are mine, based on Don't Starve. So this is a bit Victorian inspired. And, this is actually called Burtonesque art style, based on Tim Burton. So it's not exactly, but it's inspired. It's dark, lots of ink, lots of lines. These are also mine designs. So this was just me messing around. Koala watermelon, strawberry penguin, llama berry, pineapple bunny. I actually did a colored version of this pineapple bunny. And these are just like animals mixed with fruits, and it was fun. It's just like an exercise. And this was a request that failed. So this is the Seer Dragon, the initial sketches. As you can see, I wasn't sure how to make it first, so that's why the sketches are good. This was just some thumbnails for ideas. Yesterday, to finish the sketchbook, I just did a bit of doodling. These are some sketches that I didn't really finish. I don't like them. Neither this one as well. Oh, so this is cool. I was doing daily 1 dragon per day. And I really like how some of them turned out. For example, this guy. I was just sticking. This is really small format, so these are all small actually. So doing 1 per day was quite easy, and I tried to keep them as weird as possible. That's the fun. My dragons are not necessarily dragons, but in traditional sense, but the point is to have fun and experiment. And the snail, some unusual creatures. It's more fun that way. So this is when I got the new pens. I was testing them out, so I'm using them currently. They're quite good. And that's it. Thank you for checking out. See you next time.